Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another trade recap. And today was painful. I took a trade. As you can see, I've literally just right a second got break even, and we're going to see whether it's going to run to TP or not. But let me tell you, or let me show you, I should say, exactly my thoughts coming into the day. So, once again, I waited for the first 15 minutes of market open and I used the high and the low of that range. So I marked out the high and the low. We saw price immediately break out to the downside, sweeping this 15-minute intermediate low right here. Okay. That was my condition for today. What I wanted us to do was either come down, inverse all these gaps, then get a break and retest, or sweep this 15-minute intermediate low and target this 1 hour high here. Now that happened, but not in the way that I expected. So what happened? We swept this 15-minute intermediate low and I thought, oh yeah, we are getting a huge push up. I looked at what the highest time frame fair value gap was in the leg, ended up being this 3-minute fair value gap. So I'm like, okay, once that inverses, I'll get in there, put my stop down there, and just target a 1-to-1 with break even up here. Watch what happens to price. Yeah, so I'm on the 3-minute time frame, by the way, and price just literally chops around for an absolute age. Okay. And this 3-minute is still the highest time frame. We've got another sweep at a 15-minute and a big rejection. I'm like, this is my condition. If this 3-minute gets inversed, I am taking this trade because I am confident that either this high will get hit on NQ or this high will get hit on ES. So I had my idea for this at basically 9:50. Let's see what time it actually inverses. 10:42. That's 50 minutes from the time that I said I want this 3-minute inversion for it to get inversed. Now, a lot of traders, they see that if a IFVG takes too long, they don't take the trade. I don't work like that. If my setup presents itself, it doesn't matter how long it takes, I'm going to take it. So I took this trade. And what happened? So I got in right here. Right here, I wait for a tiny pullback into the IFVG. I must say, I didn't have my stop loss at the low here. First of all, because it's 115 points, that's a lot. But there was reasoning behind it. It was because we had already mitigated this 3-minute rejection block twice. And we got a big reaction out of it. So if price were to sweep this low inside of the 3-minute rejection block here, I know I'm wrong. Okay, and I'd probably say 90% of the time, if price does sweep this low here, we're going to sweep this low as well. So I would be wrong anyway. So this is what happens to price. It's the trade of doom and despair. If you want to go watch my short form videos on this, I'll have a video up on this of me actually in the trade. And thankfully, I'll have it sped up because it was like this for a long time where we were just dumping. We got here. Looks like we tapped into this 3-minute rejection block. It was like 3-minute rejection blockception. Okay, so we hit this 3-minute, and then we got a reaction out of this 3-minute. Then we got this 3-minute and had a reaction out of that as well. What happened was we just shot up from it. Like literally within seconds, we shot up. And when we did shoot up, we took out my key level on ES, and my rule is if a 5-minute plus fair value gap or intermediate high gets hit on ES, I'm break even. I have to be. So yeah, I'm break even and price is there. So the chances of me going all the way up and hitting TP without hitting my break even is incredibly slim. So yeah, I immediately got break evened. We climbed lower, and now, is this now? Oh, damn, this is now. Yeah, so me going break even there saved me. I did not even realize. Jesus, I'm happy about that. But I mean, that was always going to happen, really. Like, one of these highs were going to get taken, and then we were going to dump. That was literally always going to happen. There was actually a potential setup here for this 3 minute. Again, if I hadn't taken a trade, this is something I would take. That, and then a 1-to-1, and that would be a break and retest. So we came out the orb, came back in, swept this 15-minute intermediate high, even tapped into a new 15-minute gap on ES, and then we'd have taken the highest time frame inversion, which would have been that 3 minute, targeting that low. That actually, I reckon that's going to work. And if I hadn't have taken the first trade, then that I would 100 million % take that trade. So hopefully this plays out. If any of you guys are in it, then fingers crossed for you. It looks like it's going to be really good. But yeah, I'm happy with how I played this day. This is the first time where I actually recorded my trade while it was happening, and I was literally just on my phone staring at ES the whole time. Literally the whole time, just staring at ES, seeing if it was going to take my key level. Yeah, that's the trade recap. This trade's going to hit, and I'm probably going to be quite sad that I missed it because I'm recording this for you guys. But yeah, trading day. I mean, this chop. Don't think many people are going to get wins here. I think genuinely this trade here, apart from at market open, this trade here would be the only win you could get this session. But I am going to hop on for PM session. Hopefully we can get a good setup there. Hopefully we can make some money. Also, while I was in the trade, one of my Trader5 funded accounts apparently got breached, even though I was at the highest profit I'd been at. So I had 2K max drawdown. I was $400 down, and it told me that I got breached. So I don't know what that's about. I'm going to contact Trader5 and see if they can do anything about it, but it is a bit strange. And I also don't know that if I do get the account back, which I definitely should because it's a bug on their part. It's a funded account as well. Like, I traded to get it. I think it's a select account. I just got a payout on it, actually. Yeah, I just got a payout on that account that was $500, and I've lost $400. That's not 2K of drawdown. Yeah, that's really weird. But looks like that's the way it goes. I'm going to get onto them. Hopefully they can restore the account, and if they do, I don't know whether they're going to keep it that $400 that I supposedly lost today, whether they're going to keep that or whether they are going to restore that $400 as well. Let's see. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that provided you with a little bit of source on how my trading day went. Don't know why this trader's reacting like this. It should hit, especially if this 5-minute gets created. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.